Hey folks, welcome back. Today we're playing Space Haven Alpha 17 Brutal Difficulty. Let's get started. Is your ship filled with harmful gases or smoke? Gas scrubbers can clear it out over time. But if you're in a hurry, open the vent on an airlock. This could cause some damage to facilities. Okay, so we are currently trading with the Merchant Federation ship Ozama. We're selling 4 hull block. Just getting a little bit of money here. We got lots of mining going on. We just got into the resource-rich sector, so we're getting some big chunk of carbon, big chunk of ice, picking up a little bit of exotic ore and some noble metals. Lots of good stuff coming in here. Looking at our fundamentals, 22 energium, 21 hyperium, and 43 ice, and we're about to have 60 ice, so that's pretty great. We're a little low on raw chemicals. We got plenty of all the other things, basically. So we're going to want to look for raw chemicals if we have an opportunity to buy them. I don't think these guys had any, nope. So we're going to just chill in this sector and mine for a little bit. Let's look and make sure we have all our vents open and everything. Yep. Okay. Destructive environment. I think we got a temperature issue going on here, maybe. Where's that smoke? There's a little bit of smoke in there. I think that'll clear out on its own after a while. Thinking about the ventilation of these 2 rooms, I'm thinking I might want to put a vent there and a vent there, so we have multiple different options for venting each room. Because med bays, like whoever's there is going to be injured, and we don't want them to deal with smoke inhalation, you know. I'm going to put this one facing the other way so I can kind of see that they're there. We have a couple infra blocks, not too many. And what are we working on building here? I think we're sort of ramping up to the point where we can put major weapons on the ship. That's the point that we're getting close to yet. 5782 out of 6400, so we've got a little bit of time before we put on the next hyperdrive. So I'll speed things up a little bit here, and we're just gonna chill. We could also think about a cybernetics facility. We're out of electronics components currently. Those come from here. We're manufacturing one right now, so that's fine. And then this power node is overloaded, so we might want to think about replacing this with a larger power node. I think it's kind of managing okay. The shields are on here though, but they have a backup power node, so I think that's okay. We can actually... debating taking the shields off of this node, but it's probably better if both nodes cover it. Go to 4x. And then we also want to think about reorganizing the ship a little bit, maybe expanding the crew quarters, maybe adding... Actually, I think we're good on grow beds right now. We need meat. We don't have much meat queued in our grow beds. Let's take a look. That's growing meat currently. Look at that little meat growing animation. You can see the meat starting to form there. The little red slabs. So weird looking. It's kind of cool. I think we might expand this and make it into more grow beds. Yay. Oh, whoa, these guys got fighters. Nobody told me about this. Hold on. We have to wait and see this guy blow something up with the fighters. I'm gonna sell him stuff to make sure he stays in this sector. I want to see him launch his fighters. We have plenty of biomatter, so I'll give him some of that. Come on, there's a meteoroid when you need one. don't sell anything and sell anything else. They're probably gonna leave. I don't think we need the human meat anymore. Let's get rid of that. That'll be their problem now. I'm bummed that I missed the Merchant Federation ship Logic fighters. I saw them like coming back into the bays on the tactical display, and I was like, wait a minute. Oh, here they go. Here they go. That's cool, watching a whole wing of fighters go out like that. Wonder if they'll defend us like our fighters defend them. Doesn't look like it. Hard to tell though. That's pretty cool. I think we have a high water production threshold. Our industry is just overtaxed here. Let's see if we have any human crew members that are assigned to do logistics, because if so, we could. Yeah, so Presley is assigned to do logistics. Let's have him do industry instead, so that the robots can do the logistics, and we can get a little more industry done. Presley's doing industry now, which is good. That should help us catch up. Pirates coming in this sector. We can afford to leave this ore behind if we need to. Some temperature issues over here. Alright, I think we're gonna get ready to jump. Concerning. Okay, we're good. Could have started up the emergency generator if we needed to, but we're okay. So what have we got going on in the surrounding sectors here? I have some raw chemicals over there in a nebula. We're going to save that for later, because we're not out of raw chemicals yet. I don't really want to go into the nebula with all these enemies around if I don't have to. I'm thinking we might be able to build some guns and fight some of these guys before the end of this sector. We'll see about that. Well, lots of goodies in this sector here. Oh, robots. Are they incoming, or... I don't think that's a robot. I think that's something else. That might be a robot dropship, though, actually. Not entirely sure about that. Okay, so we're going to go to Yellow Alert on Shields, Ops, and Fighters. I'm going to turn off Nav. I'm going to wait till the robots strike. Inevitable Anguish and the Purple Wolf both have missions for us. Retrieve perished crew members. We have 5 hours to accept the mission. So we have the option, we can get a bunch of food here, which is pretty valuable. We can get a tech block and an energy block, which is pretty helpful, and 3 soft blocks. Or we can get some more raw materials, unit of base metal, unit of raw chemicals. I think we're actually low on chemicals right now, so even though it's not the most valuable option, I feel like we should maybe go for this. Let's see, what is this? Let's compare the values. So these are worth about like, I don't know, 50, 60, something like that. So let's call that 100. 150, I'm going to say this is worth like 180. This is probably worth. I mean, it also depends on whether we're talking about buying and selling value, right? This is probably worth like 700. So that's pretty good. This is obviously 460, and then this. I think these are worth like 150 each now. So I'll call that 450. Not sure about the space food. Let's just say this is like 600, and then this is. It's about 900. So this is actually quite valuable, this the softbox here. The only thing is we don't really need softbox, so it's not really a great trade for us, but we do get an extra energy block and an extra tech block, which is pretty good. Saves us a lot of manufacturing time. So I think we could go for that. And I think we can take whatever these derelicts have to throw at us. The only question is whether we can do it within the 1 day period. Oh, we also have a separate mission to retrieve items of interest. So that one's for the Falcon Hawk. Titus, this is for the Dawn's Fate. So the station is the parish crew member, and then the ship is the items of interest. Okay, here's the okay, so the robots are coming from this thing. So we're gonna send out our fighters for that. Put shields and ops on red alert. And then we're going to take our away team and we're going to send them over to that derelict pronto. There's still robots coming in, so I guess there's multiple things here. So we're going to want to go after the Falcon Hawk Titus for sure. So that's this guy. He's giving us 3 tech blocks. That seems like a pretty good deal. We're gonna go for this. I hope we can do it in 1 day. We'll see. I think the fighters should be able to escort us over there. Gonna fly the shuttle. Oh shit, there's 3 of them now. Can you go back to the ship? Look at they broke off, kind of. Okay, so let's get the... how do we do this? I want to set this to low. Set this to narrow area. And then we'll attack targets at rally point here. I think he landed again. Okay, he's actually going after the civilian ship, which is fine with me. Okay, here comes the other robots. What do they got? Scout, 2 attack drones. Okay. So we're gonna have like many waves of robots here that we gotta fight. Unless we're... Okay, I think we're clear of that now. I think we're safe to take this over. We're gonna turn the fighters back to a wide area. And let's actually have him patrol around the derelict, because that's where I'm going to send the shuttle, and that's the thing that I'm the most worried about. This could be kind of a rough entry. Might end up having to go around the other way. Hey, fighters, would you mind? Okay, he's busy, I guess. I think our shuttle should be okay. Yeah, we're fine. If we're not able to beat the guys on board the ship here, though, we could have a problem, which it looks like we might. Die. Please die. I think we have a problem. Let's run. Now we can take this guy. Okay, that's better. We're making some progress. Where the hell is the other fighter? There it is. Is it going back to base? Here we go. Okay, I've given them each an independent order, so we should see them both out here. Make sure this guy is okay in terms of stability. He's fine. Here we go. Okay, we're fine now. Our other fighter disappeared again. So annoying. Alright. Oh my god, they're everywhere here. Let's get in here. So many of them. Holy crap. Okay. I think we can get them to come to us and we'll be in a lot better shape here. So let's have these guys crouch down behind the wall. I think we're gonna need to have... Unfortunately, our guys are a little bit tired. That's gonna cause us a problem, potentially. Yeah, we have an unconscious guy. That's not great. I think it behooves us to finish clearing these guys out, though. Cameron should be alright. If anything, he'll provide a good distraction, because I'll come try to pick him up and put him in a pod if there's any left. Which I don't think there are. Okay, so we can undraft all, but I actually want to get Rian Shea here to go and grab this guy. Okay, and now we can undraft everybody. Should be good. And let's have these guys start. What's our actual mission again? Waiting for resource to be transferred. Okay, they already queued you for transfer. That's fine. We're gonna expedite this, and then we're gonna salvage. I think we missed the other mission already, maybe. Maybe not. We could still do this. I think we're good on energy and stuff like that. I think I want more other tech block and the other soft block. So we're gonna... It's time to accept 6. It doesn't say 6 hours. I wonder if it was like 6 minutes. What is the yellow icon on top of the thing here? Seems like a bug. We can bring our fighters back now that we've dealt with the robot threat. We just dismantled the thing. Go back to auto stations, and then we're gonna make sure our whole away team is resting. Let's give them like 2 hours of sleep. If we're gonna give them more sleep, but I want to get them up and have them eat. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have them eat now. I got the one mission done. That's good. We can start transferring this stuff. We got some pretty valuable stuff here. We can turn off these expedites. I don't think we have to expedite this. I don't think the civilians will board the derelicts. So these guys sleep for like 3 hours. That should be enough to get their energy back to where they can do another sortie. Cameron's kind of wounded. That's not great. Let's 15 wounds, dear lord. And we get a medic. Nope, no jobs right now. I think they only can do like 1 wound a day or something like that from the medical bay. Here we go. How much time do we have left on this? This mission not have a time limit? 13 hours. I think we're gonna have these guys take a break for a bit. Except for Cameron. I want Cameron to sleep some more. A little worried about his well-being. I think these guys can... Problem is the medbay gives them a debuff to... Oh shoot, we're gonna fail the mission because of this stupid cultists. Let's get over there and see if we can quickly do it. Kill that with prejudice. That's a problem. Problem is they're not going to be accurate with their guns. Have to be very fast here. Like the oxygen. Not sure if that was strictly necessary, but it's probably faster than having to go back to the shuttle at some point. Oh, dear lord. Okay. Slow down a little bit here. It's a pretty good angle for us to shoot from, fortunately. I'm gonna pile into this hallway. There we go, good. Speed run. So normally we want to take this a little bit slower, but because stuff like that can happen. So we're very tight on time here. What did I miss? Okay, good. Good. We're gonna expedite this, and we just have the 2 crew member corpses we have to get. There's one of them. Did we get them both? Do we have to transfer them one at a time, guys? Is that strictly necessary? Okay, here they come. Here comes the... Whoa, we better get to red alert on shields. Shields, ops, turrets, nav. The minute that docks... Oh. We're in a little bit of trouble here. We're gonna try to shoot these guys, but they don't have a lot in terms of weapons. We might be able to force this guy to jump out of the sector. We just pound his ship a little bit, because he doesn't have any shields. That'll help somewhat. But these guys really outgun us right now. Problem is we have Ian on board the shuttle here. So we kind of have to... I should have started charging the hyperdrives a little bit sooner. We're going to pay for that a little bit. You need to go directly back to the hangar. Don't mess around with this airlock. Okay, we got the shuttle in. We're ready to go. That wasn't so bad. They basically just took our shields down and that was it. We can live with that. Unfortunately, we didn't get our reward for the job, so we still have to catch up with that civilian ship at some point and get our blocks, I think. I don't think we got it anyway. We'll give our away team a minute to just recover and recharge our shields, of course. Cameron's still got 11 wounds. This guy's got 5 wounds and 3 hauler slashes, 4 wounds, 6 wounds and 4 hauler slashes, and someone was mean to her. Don't be mean to your away team, guys. PSA. Okay, let's see. We have like 36 free system points, so we should start cranking out guns. I was thinking about this last night, what I should equip the ship with. The thing is, like, there's some trade-offs here because the auto turrets are sort of like the most efficient from a long-term resource standpoint because they don't take any power, they don't take any ammo. But the problem with them is they don't do a lot of damage. Let's see what the I would actually list their damage here. So hull damage 10, shield damage 10. See, this does 4 times as much damage, and it only costs twice as many system points. So these are way more efficient at killing enemy ships. The problem is that this costs a ton of energy. I think this is also firing hypercharge damage. I don't know what hypercharge damage. Oh, I think that's reducing the charge from the hyperdrives, so the enemy can't get out of the sector, is what it is. But anyway, basically these things both do way more damage than the auto turrets. But the auto turrets are more cost effective for us in the long run for like saving resources. So we got to decide how many of each we want. Which is not an easy decision. The thing is, right now we don't have a lot of raw chemicals. I think that's our big limiting factor. We don't have a ton of energy, but we do have a good amount. So we could probably go with like a bunch of energy cannons, maybe 1 missile launcher, and some whatever the heck those things are called, the auto turrets. Which is where do we want the cannons? I'm thinking like 2 big batteries on the side there, on either side, something like that. Kind of close to the industrial sector. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. There's power available here already. I'm probably gonna have to... Let's put them somewhere else, because I think I want to give them a dedicated power node. So let's... I also want them to be kind of separate from most of the ship systems and stuff, so that we can deal with explosions. So this would be good if we kind of had like pods hanging off of here. Something like this. I also want to leave room for another airlock over here at some point, I think. Which, I mean, let's try to make it symmetrical. If we put another airlock in there, we'll burrow out some space for it here. So I'm gonna, for that reason, I'm gonna put these markers there. That's where I don't want to build any more stuff in that area because that's where the airlock's eventually going to go on the other side. So I'm just marking that off. Let's see. This is probably too much for us to build at one time. We can also... I think we do want to build that much, probably. We also have to leave room for the power node, keep in mind. That could be here, maybe. That's a grow bed, though. I don't want the power node next to the grow bed if we can help it. Maybe we want the power node on the outside. So something like this. That would mean, though, that the guns would have to be pointed outward. I think that's okay. And then we also need an energy storage, right? So... let's do it like this. So this is going to be, let's have the power node be in a separate room, actually. So this will be good. So this will be just an energy cell storage and ammo storage in the power node. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. We're going to build one side at a time here. This is what the layout's going to be. You know what, actually, since we're using some auto turrets in our setup, we might not want the whole thing to be 3 wide. Let's do it 2 wide first. So like this. And then I'm thinking the big guns could be back here, maybe. Maybe we don't need quite this much width on the back end either. So it looks like we got a way to get through here. Yeah, we'll have to move this this guy here, which we'll probably want to do anyway. Move that over. And then I'm going to erase this. Oops. Okay. Just making sure we still got that symmetry going. Well, let's make sure we have this. So just thinking, like, if I want one energy turret and one missile turret on each side, let's say. So that's, yeah, we can fit the door kind of in between things here. That should be fine. So 1, 2, 3. Door. 1, 2, 3. Nothing. This is just wasted space, so we'll kill that for now. Did I activate something on the other side? No, I didn't. Let's erase this for now. By the way, guys, the cool feature I noticed when I was watching somebody else's stream, I think it was Solid Content, there's a thing on the right side of the screen here that tells you how many hull blocks your current setup is going to use. So if I go and sketch this out, you can see that now it's, this area is going to use 55 hull blocks. So I never noticed that before. I just noticed that he was looking at it when he was streaming. So I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, so here we go. We should probably be harvesting more resources while we're doing this. The only problem is we're doing hull construction, so we kind of want to be stationary. But we could be being stationary in like a sector that has resources for us to mine. So let's see about that. Bring these guys back for now. And I'm gonna close this vent so that this area, we don't have heat getting wasted in here. So we're ready to actually use that area, or at least start building there. Let's settle here. I don't want to do a place that is a derelict right now because I want to give my guys a chance to heal. We have some raw chemicals in the next sector, which is pretty good. There's no drill available, was that? Oh, this refinery is at capacity. So we just gotta wait a while before it... Yeah, we got a solar flare. We'll be fine. We have 3 mining pods going right now. think I'm going to take this guy and put him out there. And then we'll see if we need another thermal regulator after that. Let's put him here. Probably going to want a gas scrubber in here, just occurred to me. Let's make this one wider to accommodate that. Let's put the shields on yellow. Oh, the shields are on red alert because of the solar flare, I guess. It's alright. Okay, here's a flare. Let's get everybody in their spacesuits. Close all the vents for a minute. Get the sleepers up. So I'm gonna make sure they have suits on in case there's a fire. I guess that was it. Seems like we're fine. Let them go back to bed once they take their suits off. And we'll open everything up again. Good. And I'm going to close this still because we still have plants on the other side of here. Well, I probably do want 2 thermal regulators in this room actually because it's a grow bed room. Guess our shuttle bay took a little bit of damage from that, but otherwise we're fine. I wonder if we should build another one of these refineries. I don't want to leave all this stuff behind. There's 20 ore worth of... I mean, this is like 2 raw chemicals, basically. A little bit of construction work to do here. Alright, why are you still in the spacesuit, buddy? Okay, you're better now. Nine wounds, 2 wounds. Ryan's good again. Rhea has 2 wounds. So Cameron is the only one left who's really substantially wounded. This would have been a good time to get cyber installation started. Let's see about that real quick if we can do that. Facility, surgical enhancement. Makes the most sense to have it near the med bay, but we don't necessarily have to. Don't want to have it here. I'm going to put it in the industrial zone here. Could put it here, right off the main corridor. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. As long as it doesn't bleed discomfort into the corridor. I don't know if we're producing cybernetic parts. We might have to... For cybernetic parts, is it advanced? Was that it? There it is. Augmentation parts, we'll just produce 1. We have Slavers Guild ship coming in. We're not ready with the ore refinery yet, so we'll have to come back. Wait until the last minute here. There we go. Okay, we can start to build the refinery. Just curious how many... 4 free jobs, 30 unstored items. I think the unstored items are all robot corpses or whatever. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not going to get this done in time. Are these guys heading? These guys are coming back. That's good. To go. Okay, we could check out the raw chemicals next. Let's look what our supply is. I'm kind of putting it off until the last minute because our shields are charged right now. Here we go. Ooh, look at this sector. Some trading partners, some carbon and ice and energy and everything. Awesome. Okay. I think I want to be close to the trading partners. No, I want to be close to the energy. I don't know. Or just say incoming rogue bots. Okay, let's get the Energium quickly if we can. And then what can we trade with the Malkin's Tangle and the Leviton Cry? They have base metals, which is interesting. They have explosive ammunition, which is probably too expensive for us. Although we could technically buy it. But I mean, it's probably not worth the expense, is what I mean to say. I think we might want to buy some base metals from these guys, but we'll see if the station has cheaper first. These guys have carbon, which is pretty nice. No raw chemicals so far, though. These guys have raw chemicals, so we're going to go ahead and buy all of those immediately. We'll trade you one quadronics component, which is useless junk, basically. Useless valuable junk, but still useless junk. And then, is there anything else we want from these guys? Do they have cheaper base metals or anything like that? They don't. Yeah, so I'm buying 9 base metals from this guy. And then from this guy... we actually got quite a bit of carbon, so we don't necessarily need to buy carbon. We'll buy a couple units, though. Actually, we need energy. Because we're about to do a bunch of manufacturing. We already got 2 trades queued. We got the 4 here. Oh, we got energy coming on board, so we're fine actually. Let's there we go. Put all those on yellow alert. Quite a few bots there, no dropship though. I think we're gonna have our fighters stay in close for now. And then make a decision based on where they go. I have to get rid of that scout bot somewhat quickly though. Okay, it looks like they're going for... looks like they can't make up their mind where they're going. We can make our meteoroids, that's okay. I wonder if we can get to... if we can focus on that scout actually. Where are our fighters right now? There's one. The other one is here. Starfighter Urxa. That's the Urxa, so then this is the guy we want, the boomstick. Listen up, you primitive screwheads! I like that they're not attacking the fighter. The fighter's just chasing them around, shooting. What I like to see. Can I click on this thing directly? No. Darn, too late. Let me try to work on them though. We got lots of point defense in the sector. The question is what this other group of robots coming in is going to have. So we'll go back to yellow alert. I don't think I want to keep the fighters on yellow alert because that seems to keep them out of the ship. Collective craft hit by meteoroid. Hopefully that wasn't an away team. Of course it was an away team member. Why would I even ask? Okay, running low on resources. They want hull scrap. We'll give them hull scrap, sure. We should probably start building out this section that I stamped out here. So this is going to be... Did I make this wider than it has to be? I think I did. I ended up removing a strip of this. So we got this. We have the large power node. And then we have... What was the other thing I was going to put in here? Gas scrubber. I guess we have to be able to navigate around the gas scrubber to get to the power node. Yeah, we don't need a 2-row for that. Let's remove this extra strip of hull here. Just counted a little bit there, unless no, I was right in the first place. Never mind. Just have the wall in the wrong place is actually what it is. So we put it like this. That would be the correct setup. These doors are going to be a problem. I wonder if I want to... Yeah, I'm going to put a little pass through there so we only have to have one door. Three door. Yeah, it's going to be that one. I'm going to leave that open for the moment. What do we got for robots? 3 fighters. We're fine. Let's put our fighters and shields and ops on red alert. We're going to keep the fighters close to the ship. Then we're good. Here we go. Scramble, scramble, scramble. I'll let them shoot down the Robots, whatever. Okay. False alarm. I'll make sure this is added to my sketch on both sides here. Also, I don't need this right now. It's taking us a while to mine all these. I think it's because of all the fighters flying around. Maybe let's take it down to one fighter for now. Android Collective wants, drumroll please. Full scrap, yep. Go for it. Happy to oblige. Okay, at this point we could start building some of our energy cannons. Question is, aesthetically speaking, do we want the energy cannon to be first, or do we want the missile to be first? Doesn't really matter. One second to think about this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, so then actually I'm going to put this door on the other side. And we should be manufacturing things that these people can buy because they are going to want to buy. This is broken, should be fixed. Energy block production is queued already. Let's see. I'm gonna check my eating calendar, by the way. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I do have a 2:30, so but we got time. And what do we want to manufacture for our guys for those guys to buy? It's probably going to be more. I don't have a lot of plastic, is the thing. Could maybe manufacture oxygen tanks. That would be a good deal for us, I think. They're not super valuable. But they don't cost any plastic, is the nice thing. Oh, our customers left. How dare they? Okay, let's see. They really want us to capture some people. Ooh, more chemicals. Okay, I forgive the other guys for leaving because we have these guys now. And we'll pick up a little more base metal. We'll think about that in a second. Still no cheap blue crystals though. Stingy. Okay, so this thing, let's have an empty out rule, and then we want to keep some energy cells in here. Energy cells, there they are. Let's say a minimum of 3. And then we also, if we get any ammo, we're going to want to keep that in here, a minimum of 4. And that's probably it. Yeah, that's it. So we got one energy turret online. Guess let's get our first missile turret here. Excuse me, rocket turret. actually going to turn it this way because it's nearer to the storage output. And I expanded this up here, by the way, and then I never filled it in with grow beds. Let's work on that. We don't need all three of those at once. Let's start with one more. I'm gonna buy some infra blocks. Kind of want money though. Oxygen tank production is taking forever. I did queue that up, right? Yeah. We'd also sell some ice because we have tons and tons of ice. It is handy to have tons and tons of ice though, because you can crank out a lot of food. I just noticed this has the energy weapon icon. It's that new icon that they just added. The most recent update. The most recent major update, anyway. Do I have the fighters on short range only? I do. Oops. There we go. Much better. Because you want the short range only when you're dealing with robots, but you want the long range for the asteroids to maximize the amount of time you have to intercept them. Because with the robots, you want to have support from the ship and its point defense. But with the asteroids, they're not going to fight back against the fighters, so you want to intercept them and kill them as soon as you can before they get a chance to get close to your ship and hit the shields. Okay, we have cleared out everything here. Can we sell any oxygen tanks to the military alliance? We've only got 3 still. Unfortunate. Okay, well, we got lots of raw materials here, so that was pretty good. We also picked up a good amount of energium. I think I want to just sit here for a bit and let the... Actually, let's not sit in an asteroid sector, because it kind of wastes a lot of our labor time shooting down asteroids. So what we're going to do here is... A second, I have a contractor working out at our yard, and I just heard somebody knocking on the back door, so I think I have to let him in. Give me 1 second, guys. See if I can get situated here. Okay, well, I'll just leave this on slow mode for a minute, and I'll be right back. and we're back, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, so just wanted to give our guys a minute to catch up on industry tasks. I want to wait until this gets built and we have a couple extra infra blocks before we move on. We might trade with the military alliance, though, while we're chilling out here. How are we doing on our... Still only got 5 oxygen tanks. Man, our industry's slow. I mean, we got a lot of industry going on. New mission available from the Spangly Sparrow. That does sound like a military alliance name, doesn't it? Okay. So I think we're going to mirror this on the other side. We probably don't need to build this whole corridor right away. We'll probably just build this part. And then once we get that built, we're going to start filling this with the smaller turrets. We might also think about putting little walls in between the individual weapons, so like I could put one here. I think that would be a good idea to help contain the damage when we get attacked by an enemy. We'll just put the wall there for now. I'm going to add once we have spare infra blocks later, I'll add the door. Okay, so for this... Put this whole thing here... Put this whole thing here. And then let me just trace this. There we go. And then I'm just going to make this a narrow corridor for now. I don't have to have every single weapon have its own compartment. I'm thinking about these two in a compartment, and then we'll have like 2 guns, and then a compartment, and then another 2 guns. And the 18 system points. Gotta keep an eye on that too. We're also overweight. We should probably solve that before we add any more guns. We can just shuffle this over. It's going to kind of go into our Carter a little bit, which is fine. So it's going to be very slightly asymmetrical. In order to make all this work, we might actually need a second generator. Wait for the rest of this whole construction to get done over here. There we go. So we could start on this little compartment back here now. And so what is it? Small storage door. Gas scrubber. And then power node. Prioritize this guy. need more thermal regulators, of course. I guess these things must generate a lot of heat. We can maybe have a vent over there to help it vent into the neighboring sectors. Have one over here as well. Ultimately, we're going to want to add another thermal regulator there, probably. I'm going to spread out the heat as much as possible. In the future, I'm probably going to want to put one of these on each side of the ship instead of having them both in the same spot. I don't want to move them now that they're situated and operating. As soon as I see like spare infra blocks become available, then I think that we're good to move. Until then, we're just going to chill here. That, and we have to have the hyperdrive construction done. We burned through a lot of hull scrap. We could actually use some more of that. Might end up having to move sooner if we run out of energium. Or if we get down to like 10 or 8, let's say. I think I'm going to want a thermal regulator in each of these little side nodes here. One there, and one there. Looking at our raw materials here, we're using up quite a lot of base metal, as one might expect when building a giant spaceship. Oh, we got a weird gap in our wall here, I just noticed. What's that? And then this should be a door. Since we already have a door there, I'm going to just plug this off, I think. We could make that a door, but we don't have to. This is a little bit cheaper infra blocks. And I think we might buy like 4 or 5 infra blocks from the Military Alliance. Oh, we got an extra... We momentarily had an extra infra block. Okay, rules. Empty rule. Explosive ammo 4. Energy cells 3. That's it for that, and then I want to increase our energy cell production threshold, which I think is Optronics, yes. So we're producing 10 right now. Make it 18. So that's going to use a lot of energy, obviously. And then we're probably going to want to start producing missiles also. Those come from the chemical refinery, which is here. Produce like 10 if we can. I run out of raw chemicals and or base metals. So we finally finished the Finally finished our production run of oxygen tanks, so we can actually have some money to be made here. It's not much, but it's gonna be like 1,000 or so. Let's see who's giving us the best price. 182, 188, 188. Doesn't matter which one of these two it is. So we'll go 10 for 10 here. We get 973 gold on top of that, or space credits. And then we'll buy 3 energy from this guy, and 3 energy from this guy. So our cash reserve is getting a little bit low for a ship this size. Let's get our second energy turret online. Energy takes precedence. Checking the fighter settings before we jump into the next sector. Getting ready to jump soon here. Yes, I think we're going to need some more power capacity nodes here. What do we have in this corner here? There's an air vent. Move that over here so that we can put another power capacity node in that corner. These things don't have a particular radius, do they? They might. I think they. This doesn't have any kind of icon indicating. Boosted by power capacity node, it says. This one's probably not boosted by power capacity node. It's not. Okay, I think we do actually need a power capacity node in these things here. So let's cancel this. Don't have a power capacity node for each of our weapons pods here. I'm gonna put one there. Actually, put it over here just because it looks cooler. Makes it more kind of, I don't know, streamlined, I guess. I think aerodynamic is the word I'm looking for. Even though it's obviously not an aircraft. And I'm gonna move this random square of hole that's out here in the middle of nowhere because it bugs me. What we could do though, actually, we could finish this cattle net thing. There we go, make that part of the net. We got 11 system points left. That's pretty good. It'll be 9 when we finish that. So then, yeah, I think when we put a couple of autoguns in here, then we'll be in good shape. I forgot I was going to buy in for blocks from these guys. 12. 27, nice. 14. Okay, so these guys are going to have the cheap infra blocks. As our carbon supply while I'm in here. Looking good. Base metals are okay right now. That'll just speed things along substantially, I think. I think we got enough raw chemicals that we can afford to produce some kind of stuff for trade. The question is, what do we produce? We still can't produce laser pistols yet, unfortunately. Are we working on that, by the way? Laser weapons, what does that require? 2 energy rods, a 5.7, and an assault rifle. We have a 5.7 on board. Yeah, I mean, we can make one just to do the research. And there's the little missile icon. Here comes our other rocket turret. We're also cranking out explosive ammunition, by the way. Nice. Okay. Where's the autogun? There it is. So our ship is armed now. It's probably not going to outgun every enemy ship, but we can hold our own. We still need the power capacity nodes, which are going to go here and here. Okay, let's close that vent. There's actually a gas scrubber in there, but there's no thermal regulator. Let's see what vents we have in the neighborhood here. So we'll close that, close that. Hey, excuse me, how's it going? Good to see you. Trying to figure out where I can let this vent to. I probably just want to let it vent into the hallway here. Maybe you want to... I was going to say I should install a ventilation here. All the surrounding rooms have either grow beds or crew areas is the problem. Facility not functional. Probably want to update the power cell and ammo storage for the small storage facilities near the guns and missiles. Oh, I have that set. I have this set for, You're talking about this setting, right? I've never heard that expression before, no flies on you, that's interesting. Let's see, what do we got that we can sell here? We got this for the research. We don't have a lot of... We probably need to go get some more derelicts and get some more raw materials. These guys are all healed fully now, which is pretty great. Let's go ahead and get our ship on the road here. Get to the power to come back up. There we go. Alright, so where can we go here? I think we still have to clear this. I don't remember there being anything super scary in here. Yeah, we're fine. I forgot I have 2 shuttles now. I gotta start working on my second away team. I'll figure that out later. Hopefully we can find some more crew members. I feel like we want to have like 4 more people for another away team. Well, we could do it with less, right? Because we have like 12 people on board, but I want to have people on board the ship too to continue doing tasks. What? Get out of here. Here we go. Aim better. Crap. Guys are off the ball today. Here we go. I love how they blow each other up when they die. Makes my life so much easier. For that reason, I'm actually going to shoot this guy in the back here. Nope. Slightly backfired. Beautiful. There's a fighter thing on top of this. I should scramble my fighters. So I have the fighters just chill out here. Alright, looks like we are good for this derelict. Let's see what we got here. So we're going to expedite salvaging. Get rid of that fighter pod thing. Meteorites we're fine with. Okay, we got that thing coming apart now, so we can bring the fighters back. Good thing to do since they're in a meteoroid shower. Oh, too late. Okay. Wonder if does that affect the hull stability? It did not. Interesting. Watching these guys pile into the airlock. So we'll turn off expedite here. And now we're gonna transfer everything. We got some hull blocks, tech blocks, and energy block. Fertilizer, lots of good stuff. Robot ships, for whatever reason, seem to have a ton of loot on them. Hey guys. Do you wanna, like, go back to the... I mean, you probably have oxygen tanks. Some of you. One of you. Ryan's like, I'm hogging all the oxygen. Come on, Ryan. I'll be that guy. Where's my shuttle? I have 2 shuttles and neither of them is... I'm gonna pick these guys up. Oh, it's the docking port glitch again. Darn. Okay. Gotta bring over another shuttle. There we go. Here comes the military. Very keen on making us fight stuff. Okay. What do they want in terms of firearms? They want the laser rifles, which we can't make. They want the assault rifles. I mean, we could make them assault rifles. Augmentation parts is also an option. Let's check the cost of an augmentation part versus an assault rifle. It's electronics. Here we go. So this is one plastic, one electronics, half a chemical. This is 0.7 steel plates and one plastic, so the assault rifles are a bit cheaper. We can start making those. Though we're out of electronics components and steel plates currently, so it's going to be a minute. Watching the robots go to town. Wish you could pack this back up again and recycle the steel plates that I used to make it, and just fill it with more oxygen. Pretty sure that's not an option though. Still waiting for these guys. We don't need to be allocating resources to build all four of these things at the same time. Let's do them one at a time. We'll at least have some firepower. Quite low on blue crystals. Buy one more from this guy. So this refinery is completely full. This one's completely empty. Now we get 20%. I guess each pod load is 20% of one silo. Something like that. And then we wound up with the spare tech scrap that we forgot. Oh, we need hull scrap too, actually. Let's work on that. For this to get done. 3 infra blocks left. Again, the Merchant Federation has joined us. What do you got for us, buddies? You got more blue crystals, that's nice. You don't particularly care for assault rifles, which is unfortunate. Kind of a little bit broke. Is it worth it to trade energy cells for blue crystals? Let's find out. So an energy cell takes a third of a blue crystal and an electronics component, or a third of an energy rod. So energy rod is half of an energium, so it's a sixth of an energium unit, which is, they're like 300, so figure that's like 50 something. 50 something credits, and then the electronics component is worth a fifth of a unit of base metals, a fifth of a unit of noble metals. Let's say that's worth like 25-30 credits. So it's probably worth it to sell energy cells, I think. 255. 260. I think this is going to be a good trade for us. I'm getting money on top of that. Do we need base metals or anything else here? I think we're fine. Yeah, I think that's a good deal. It'll take us a minute to get all the energy cells back online. We might have some robot labor shortages. Probably not going to give them whatever this is, but let's see what they want. If it's tech scrap, we might. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. We got energy cells. We're out of energy cells right now. Okay, the shuttle's on its way back. If it weren't for the fact that we just ran out of energy cells because we sold them all, I would stick around and see if we can take these guys. But as it is, I think we have to jump. We'll do a little more mining in this sector. Some more energy cells. We're gonna wrap up in a minute here. Meats. Okay, we got a power node, or a whatever it is. That thing, power capacity node for each of these power nodes now. That's pretty good. Okay, so this is solar flare, red alert on shields. Spacesuits on. Vents closed. Sleepers awake. Hey Pippi, you might want to move there. I know I said red alert on shields, but also you want to not die. I mean, I'm assuming. Okay. That's better. Where's an adjoining section that has a gas scrubber but not crew beds? It's gonna be here. Need another vent from here to the bridge. Add that to our list of things that require infra blocks. Yeah, we have 2 mining pods going now, finally. Okay, are we ready to jump? What's our energy supply looking like? Energy cell supply, rather. We have no energy cells to spare. It's kind of bad. Certainly not ideal. Not out of base metals, are we now? I don't know that we need to be producing 10 hull blocks anymore. I guess we're producing them from scrap, which is fine. At least we don't have any robots that are out of batteries yet. Just don't use much battery when they're not doing anything, I don't think. It's hard to tell because as soon as I click on them to see what battery they're using, they start doing something. Busy little guys. Yeah, he's not using battery while he's just idling there. So no, okay, there we go. We got 3 energy cells. That's something. Let's go and move to next sector. I think thinking about checking this out. Let's do that because we need the energy and we need the raw chemicals, so it's a double useful stop for us. Hopefully the Slavers Guild doesn't decide to jump into our sector. There's not much we can do if they do. Other than jump out of the sector, I mean. Alright, we really need to wrap up at this point, so I want to say thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to follow if you're watching on Twitch, or subscribe. It's free if you're watching on YouTube. Excuse me, it's good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. And everybody, I hope you have a good afternoon. Hey, Tomek, how's it going? Take care. Yep, have a good afternoon, guys. Take care. I just changed my layout here, so there we go. Later.